This game is rated T for ages 13 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org. Hello everyone, Gunvolt here, but you can call me KV, and welcome back to Let's Play Luminous Avenger X2. On the last episode, we finished getting all of the bonus emblems in the Industrial block and the Arctic block, and I was a bit too silly, so that ended up being a lot longer than I thought it would be. It's fine, we have all of them now. And with that, we only really have one thing to do. We've done all the DLC, we've done all the stages obviously, we've gotten all the bonus emblems, so it's time to go to Hanging Gardens 2, which is technically the final stage of the game. So let us begin. The Hanging Gardens, again, is a very nice location. Like, I'd love to live here. This is a really cool place, as far as it looks and everything. Maybe not with these plant things. I could do without those. Those guys are kind of annoying, if you want me to be honest. Gonna open up. Whoa, what is up with that one? That is... Lola, did you see that? Lola, did you see this? Lola, like... Why is that? Okay. Those aren't like the plants we fought earlier. These look, whoa, what the? Okay, maybe without the proverbial Christian stuff in it and whatnot, like the angels and the plants and the Eden, and the Eden was Gunvolt 2 actually, but okay, maybe I wouldn't want to live here. Something is clearly wrong here. So just go away. Yeah. What is going on here? I have no idea. Well, actually, I do. I've played the game before, but it's fun for suspense. Shh. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. Okay. Trying to. We're just gonna take it slow here. Nope. Get rid of these guys, or gals, or whatever. You know what I mean. So there's a hex file gate right there. One thing I would like to show off before we go through that gate is I believe it's over here, and maybe I misremembering and misremembering. There we go. I can words. And that is, if we were to go down here, there's a hidden little passageway, and there's a door. There's a little lock right there. This is a bonus if you have all the bonus emblems. And we're not going to worry about this right now, but put that in your minds for a little bit, because we'll be dealing with it at a later point. For now, we're going to pretend we never saw it. Just like I'm going to pretend I didn't get hit by that enemy, that plant, that Lola plant. Why does it look like Lola is the real question. I'm sure all answers will be figured out in due time. Gonna heal. Yeah, I don't like this place anymore. Kohaku. Oh, hey, Jinx, you owe me, Copen, what do they drink in your time? What's the good soft beverage? I'll have one of those, and then reject it, because I'd prefer to have sparkling water.
It'll take more time for my consciousness to adapt to this body.
You're not Kohaku. Who are you?
What have you done to her?
I am Mother, the supervisory AI for not just this tower, but for this entire world.
Huh. Okay. Why you taking over a human body when you could make yourself a robot one?
human body in order to achieve my goal.
And that is...
Your goal?
Before leaving this world, my master entrusted me with a mission. Revive the human race and protect the environment. The only things left in this hellscape are workers. The machines following this simple mission, and this very tower. I did everything I could to bring humans back. But no matter how much time I spent, it was all for nothing.
So you want to use Kohaku's DNA to revive them? Let her go and we can figure this out.
Yeah, that seems pretty easy. Like, come on, if we can figure out dimensional portal, we'd be like, hey, we have these add-ups that you could use. You could even get superhumans. I'm like, that'd be cool, right?
No, I don't care about that anymore.
Oh. AI gone rogue. Of course. Also, Mother. We have technically not been introduced to Mother as a character properly. So, English voice reveal is... that. What Future Me has put up. This Mother, because it's taken over Kohaku's body, is the exact same voice actress as Kohaku.
Even if I do manage to revive them, that won't bring my master back to me.
Okay, we could send out a big signal.
And what's more, these good-for-nothing workers are going around acting like they are the true rulers of this world.
Well, no one else is here.
The history of both humankind and master are nothing more than a myth to them anymore. I can't tell you how many times I wanted to use the full might of the tower to reset this messed up world. But I can't. Thanks to this damn mission to protect the environment. But you know what? That's all history now. As long as I have this girl and her human authority, I can override my own mission.
Okay, but maybe don't,
You want to use Kohaku to give orders to yourself? Your programming's all screwed up.
just a little.
An all-powerful AI that's been corrupted over the years, huh? Even in a different world, the story's still the same.
Get it? Because Asimov became the AI pretty much in the previous game, so you know that.
You're not going through with this. I'm taking Kohaku back.
I've had enough of this world and its missions. I'm putting an end to it all by my own hand.
Okay. So, how about we don't do that? Okay, well then we'll have to figure something else out, won't we? Versus Mother. As you can see, she's taken over Kohaku's body. The music track here is actually very poignant. It is a battle rendition of Kohaku's theme, which is really cool. Also, some of the abilities she's using, maybe a little familiar. As to why, don't worry about it. I think we want the Gatling Blitz, I believe, to break the barrier. There we go. So we will get onto that, attacking. We'll hope that Kohaku's fine. Hopefully. Alright, out of Gatlings, we gotta wait. Luckily, this first phase isn't too bad. Just gotta be careful. Yeah, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Also, why do you have like a dragon tail? That's a little weird. I guess you have the dragon wings too, so. Yeah, that looks familiar. I can't put my finger on it, but it does look familiar from somewhere. Okay, you gonna keep doing that? Alright, well, I'll just, you know, whatever. Okay, just keep doing that same attack. I'd say it's easy to dodge, but I've been hit by it a few times, so, you know, I'm one to talk. Okay, I'm gonna heal. Luckily, we have that nice ability on that if we just stay still, we only take 1 damage, which is nice.
Your power, it can't. Let us begin.
Alright, and what are you gonna do?
Attack code, shred.
That.
Scatter.
Okay, but I'm good at dodging, right? Nope, I'm bad at dodging. Never mind. I'm bad at dodging. I don't know why I tried. And I think that attack's familiar that you do with the claws, but I can't recall.
Exterminate.
So yeah, pretty easy. Just break the barrier,
Be gone.
and then try to get damage on her as fast as you can. There we go.
Can't be.
Yeah, so drop Kohaku. Okay, I didn't mean literally, but okay.
Are you okay?
Okay, I didn't mean drop her more. That's not good.
Where?
What?
Not yet. Time has been at a standstill for so long, but now it's finally moving again.
So, future me, do you know what the voice actress for Mother is, her true form is? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's a mystery.
No one can stop its progress now. I won't allow it. Everything must be destroyed. This world, the puppets that infest it, and even me, the run at the top.
Okay, maybe don't do that. We could talk about this still, maybe.
Don't you dare wrap them into your senseless destruction. This world belongs to those who live in it. Null and the workers.
No, this world is masters. It's mankind's birthright.
Okay, but the first human you found, you decided, hey, guess what I'm gonna do? And then, decide to kind of be a jerk to that human. So, I don't know, is it really mankind's birthright if you're just gonna be a jerk to them? Okay, so, She has a familiar look on her face, but I can't quite pinpoint it. Now, I can at least figure out her attacks. It's all the bosses we fought, which is great if I'm actually smart.
Hologram disappeared. Go run.
So what you actually need to do for this boss fight is destroy this pillar. This is the actual health bar. This mother we're fighting right here is nothing more than an illusion. A hologram program created by Mother that obviously can do real attacks to us, which isn't good. But as you can see, destroying her health gives us no kudos, period, so that's how we know that that is actually not the real thing. As instead this. Now, you may be wondering, what happens if I attack Kohaku up there? My recommendation is to not, but you might get a quote-unquote fun reward if you do. Because obviously, we want to get rid of Mother here. We don't want to accidentally hurt Kohaku, because that would be very bad. Kohaku is already pretty banged up from falling quite a few floors already. So, careful of that. But also, the pillar, like, when she's in the hologram form, she's clearly using abilities of the Gravekeepers that we fought. But what about the ability the pillar does? That doesn't match up with any of the bosses we fought. There wasn't an electric boss in this game. So there's a lot of intrigue about this particular fight. Down to this design that Mother shows for herself, down to these attacks, down to this part, down to like the pillar thing, down to even why we don't know who her voice actress is. And that's just terrifying. So, yeah, I'm just gonna... Copen's defense is lowered. It's fine. So we're just gonna tank it with the ability we have. Is it cheating? No, because the game allows us to do that. So defense down basically means we're gonna take a crud ton more damage than we usually do. So we gotta be a lot more careful with these attacks. Or I could just, you know, brute force it as I am prone to do. Not gonna win us any kudos points, but at the very least, we can get some good damage on here before we have to go back to the the hologram phase, rather, which is the mother phase, I guess. So you know, I'm thinking about who was Light technically. Light was like because that's Daysite. I guess we won't find out. Go up and grab Kohaku to end the boss.
Copen? That's right. Mother took over my body. I'm so sorry, Copen. I did terrible things to you.
Nah, it was fine. You had a shield up most of the time, and we just kind of... And if anything, we did terrible things to you. Sorry about that.
Fault. Hang on. I'll get you out of here.
Huh. A thing dropped out of there. It was behind Kohaku. We're just gonna ignore that. Never happens. Whatever. Get a B. And we get some bonus prizes. Oh, no, it's still there.
Finally, at long last, I can rest. It's strange. You're not human. Yet, you look just like my master.
Huh.
This must be Mother's core. Yet, it looks eerily similar to...
I could see all of her memories while she had me under her control. I think she truly believed this world was broken and that she should reset it. But deep down, she knew that something inside her was not as it should be. That's why she used you. She wanted you to stop her. It was all really faint. But the master I saw in her memories looked just like you.
Sounds like quantum entanglement across parallel worlds.
That was a sentence.
Whoa, a blackout?
The machines are probably shutting down now that Mother's gone. Thankfully, the gardens aren't using machines to stay afloat. I think it's, fixed in space? Or something like that. So no worries for us.
Okay, that's good. Did we just doom an entire, like, planet? I kind of feel bad.
Space? Wait a sec. Does that mean we're stuck in here?
Nope, we're fine. I learned lots of stuff when I merged with Mother. Stuff about these gardens, the tower, and even about Null, I think.
Oh.
Come on, there's an emergency exit over here.
Huh? Kohaku, hold on a sec.
Yeah. Kohaku, wait. I guess we'll never figure out about what that orb was that dropped. I mean, we can make some inferences, but...
Try looking really closely.
Oh, there it is. Just gotta pan over just a few...
A wormhole? Wow. It's so pretty.
How'd it get here?
I just know that our world's on the other side. Even without words, you made it crystal clear. Isn't that right? No?
Oh! Null was still attached to the machine, so... Oh, okay, so Kohaku, because she was merged with Mother... Oh, thanks, Null.
The teleporter.
Is this her way of saying goodbye?
Come on, you two. Let's go.
Goodbye, Null. and Mother and all the other workers.
Where are we now? Did we really teleport?
Open your eyes, boss. Come on, check it out. We're back in our world.
How do you know? Oh, that's how you know.
Hey, everyone.
It's the cast from the first game, Blade, and the three whose names I always forgot. I'm sorry.
Hey, sis. Wow, everybody's here. I'm so happy to say that we're home.
The family is reunited. And with that, that was Luminous Avenger X2. First things out of the way, yeah, this is... Wait. I thought Ready to Go... Is the song random that plays in the credits? I don't know. It's really fun. I can see people considering it being very simple, but I think that's kind of been the appeal of the Gunvolt games, is that they have the Mega Man DNA in them, but they aren't meant to be super hard, difficult, annoying, classic, quote-unquote, classic grinds like the NES days. Yep, definitely not like that. So, this game I actually, like, again, I really enjoyed it. Like, I kind of blasted this game when I first played it, and I just dug everything. The English voice cast was amazing. I love the different stage choices. They all felt unique in their own way. All the bosses were fun. Obviously, I could do better, but at least for getting through the game without having to worry about restarting over and over and over, or trying to get the best score, it's not that hard to get through, and I definitely recommend picking it up if you have not yet. It's amazing, and I think you'll enjoy it and have a good, fun time. The DLC, again, a bit pricey, but still very good and gives you some really cool powers. And those boss fights in themselves are just fun to play, too. Kind of a shame that Kirin was the last DLC. I'd love to see more DLC bosses for this game, or even a mode where you play as another character, maybe, but I don't think there's any plans for that, especially because basically after the DLC with this game was done, Kirin being the last DLC meant they were full force onto Gunvolt 3, which I am playing on the channel as well. You probably know that already, but I'm going to keep saying that. Give Inti Creates your supports. Show them that you really enjoy their games, and that there's a lot of fun to be had, and there's a lot of cool world building with this game as well. The ending here, I think, is interesting, because it's technically a happy ending for our main characters, but it's a bit of a bittersweet ending for Null and the other workers, at least how they were kind of treating it. It makes you wonder if there is kind of like a better ending, because in the first Luminous Avenger X, there was just the one ending. There are actually multiple endings to this game, and I alluded at one of them during the boss fights, so we'll be seeing that at some point. But as I've noted before, there is some additional content that unlocks after you beat the game and get to the credits. We'll be tackling that next, so we're not done with this game yet. There's still a lot of more fun to be had, so I hope you're looking forward to that. Of course, I'd pick up any of these Inti Creates games. Again, I think both this and now playing Gunvolt 3 are kind of the pinnacle of Inti Creates' creative work so far. I definitely recommend getting both of them, as well as the prequels, and the Blaster Master trilogy, and the Bloodstained classic games, etc. They're all really good, so give them a pickup if you haven't already. Oh, thank you for making a great game.
Thank you, everyone. Take care.
No. And that's where the game ends. Just with Null saying, thank you everyone, take care. How nice of her. If we actually go back to our game file, we get a little check mark now to say that we've beaten the main story. But the nice thing is... Da 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 da! Null's better! Somehow! Yay! Also, Kohaku's back.
Good job, you two. Should I get started on maintenance?
So this is basically the post-game now. Post-game, there's actually new missions, and if we go to them, there are now versus boss fights of fighting all the bosses in the game, including a boss rush. We'll be tackling all of these next time, because these are pretty fun to go through and just, fight the bosses and whatnot. So we'll be doing that next, and then we'll see about those other endings. How about? For now, let's do a talk, now that we finally have everyone back.
Copen! Hey, Copen! I just noticed something totally amazing! If you do this on the terminal by the entrance, bam! Check it out! You can play games!
Yay!
The creator was incredible. They even went so far as to flawlessly preserve entertainment culture. Let's see what kind of game this is. A young man becomes super popular with the ladies under bewildering circumstances. He must fend off suitors with the pheromone shot.
Oh. Oh. And if you really want to, I guess you can pick up Galgun as well.
It says that it's a shooting game where you aim for true love.
Yeah, sure, that's exactly what that game is.
It would appear that this game showcases normal academy life of the old human world.
This is such a weird advertisement to place in this game. I mean, it makes sense, there's a boss that you can fight from Galgun of the DLC, but still.
What an extremely important resource for studying the old human
I don't think that is an important resource!
What kind of weirdo develop... Well, I'm certain this is fiction. Don't take it seriously.
At least they can make fun of themselves. So, with that all said, thank you so much for watching. Hope you'll have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you on the next episode for when we go to tackle the new bonus stuff. Until then, ciao. And yes, no, you're a use to everyone. Don't you forget it, cutie.